Today is the day to remove the window.
People seem eager to take out this window.
Let's go to the third episode then of how it all started. Everything worked out, it looks great, but it wasn't always like this.
It wasn't always like this.
It took a lot of work to get here, and that's what we're going to see in today's episode. By the way, before we start, let's give you an update on where we are now. We're still staying put for the mom-to-be's prenatal checkups.
Yeah, I'm fine, thank God. I've already gotten my vaccines, right? The flu shot.
Vaccinated against the flu. I wanted to get the shot before, but they didn't let me, but now I'm vaccinated.
Oh, I already am.
Pregnant women must get the flu vaccine.
Get it. I'm fine. The baby is strong, healthy. We still don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but look how cute this baby is. Look how cute.
We're looking forward to welcoming this biggest blessing into our home. There are 3 of us, and we'll see how this new life on the road will be.
I'm really looking forward to this, you know?
Let's go then.
Let's go.
So let's take out these windows.
Everything's clean and tidy. Now let's take out the windows, okay? Come with us.
We'll start with the windows that have a lever, like this emergency one, to see how they work. Some windows lack a lever, so we'll try removing those by force.
First lever.
It's in!
Push!
Push!
Whoa! And who has never ridden a bus and wanted to pull that lever? I used to look at it like this every time I was on the bus. Just imagine pulling this thing.
Grabbing that little hammer and breaking the glass. Then we think it's so easy, right? It's going to come out. Wow, if we had to depend on all that to be saved from something, we would have died. Because look, it was a lot of work.
It really was.
Oh, that's so cool. Watch out.
Yeah. The first one is done. What are those bars for, right? Why are you going to weld those bars on the window openings?
Early on, I often wondered about that because I didn't understand. I kept asking myself, what's that for?
It's exactly to hold the new panel that's coming. Because if we remove all the windows and there's just that hole and we put the panel in, the panel would be loose and wouldn't be secure, right? So those metal bars are exactly there to hold the panel and also for us to install the windows. The new windows, right? For the different living spaces and stuff. That's why we started by removing them one by one and already welding the metal bars, right? So it doesn't create more work. If you suddenly remove everything, then put in a metal bar and then it starts to rain.
We thought a lot about the rain, right? And we did it little by little. I think that part was really smart.
Look, our first lunch in the motorhome on the day we were removing the windows. I stopped for a bit there. I hadn't even started yet. Just to record this for you, take a look. All of us making our first lunch in our home. So 2 days, right? For us to remove the windows, because on the first day we did one whole side and it rained, we rushed to put those covers on and we didn't even need to hurry that much.
We didn't need to.
We were afraid of damaging the car.
Oh, there, the thing, right?
But like, it was really fast, I thought.
The next day we removed more too and worked until really late. On the third day, we went to see the result, and it had already completely changed the look.
It completely changed the look. Now I'm going to ask the question.
That everyone wants to know.
That everyone wants to know exactly.
When we're traveling, many people ask these questions.
A lot, even today. Ever since we took out the windows, even now when we're driving, why did you take the windows out of the bus? Why?
Why?
Look, everyone, honestly, we took them out and we don't regret it. It was the right call, definitely the right call.
From the beginning, when I bought the bus, I said, I'm going to take out all the windows, Sulamita.
Really? I didn't understand. Honestly, I was like, but why, right? Because we always think about the cost. First of all, everyone thinks about the cost. If you say you don't, that's a lie.
Because anyone building considers the cost.
So what cost? What are you going to remove?
The cost of closing it off, of the ACM, of the installation, of all the work it takes, because it's a lot of work, okay? But like today, if I were to buy another bus, I would take everything out again. I would remove all the windows.
A few reasons. First, I wanted it to look like a house,
Exactly.
like a motorhome, not like a bus.
Hey, nothing against those who do it. I think it's handcrafted. It's ours.
It's ours. I'm speaking from our point of view,
Exactly.
not criticizing anyone.
We're not. Everyone has their own dream.
So for us, when it's like this, it looks more like a motorhome. And we already have friends who did it and say, we actually want it to look like a bus so it doesn't attract attention. Yeah, so it's up to each person. There are a lot of people who do it like that. So it's each person's own dream.
Yeah, and the second reason is really the thermal insulation. Why? The windows trap a lot of heat. They retain a lot of heat.
It's very hot when you have windows.
Okay? Yeah, so all that heat gets inside the house. There's no way around it. Oh, I'll put up curtains. That's fine, but curtains don't hold back the heat either. They help a bit because they provide shade. Even if you close everything, if everything is closed, it doesn't retain the heat. It can even get stuffy inside if there's not good ventilation. That can happen. But with glass, the heat gets inside the house. Then you need to have air conditioning. You need to have an air cooler, right? Because the heat inside this car with glass, guys, with us working here.
It used to be so hot when we worked here, but not after we removed it.
Wow. It's a relief.
That's true.
But that's exactly it. Answering all the questions. It's for aesthetics and because of the heat and for our desire, for the dream itself. Yeah, a dream.
It's because of the dream.
To look like a motorhome.
Yeah, you don't compromise on a dream, right? Everyone has their own dream. And that's okay, that's it. Now let's go, because there's another thing too, which is, why did we leave some windows? We left the 2 front windows. Show them, guys.
Correct. We left these 2 in front.
This one,
Why? I'm going to sit here, guys.
the bench goes here, so I need some air.
Air.
Yeah, and this is where the living room will be too. The little couch will go here and we'll put up a little curtain or a blind.
And then the air will circulate here, right? I'm here, this part will stay open. That's it. Now look, from the back, come here. Follow me. There will be a little window here.
It's from...
Bedroom.
Pause, stop everything.
These 2 windows were really spot on, right? They were done like by chance. Let's put it that way.
Because actually we didn't realize that we had to keep the windows opposite each other open, right? Yeah, air comes in through one window and goes out through the other and vice versa. So the air circulates. We left them because we liked how they looked.
Aesthetically, it looked nice.
We didn't do any planning.
It wasn't planned, and it turned out nice. People still ask me, is this window store-bought? No, this window is actually from the bus.
And then came the hardest part of the dismantling process.
Oh, it really was hard. In my opinion, it gave
Us a lot of work because we wanted, again, to make money by selling the bus parts. And when we did some research, there were entire bus bathrooms like around 15 or 20,000 riels.
wow, that's it. Then we can get some money, put it in, move forward. So the idea was to take it out whole. I think that's what drained us, right?
We kept trying to find weld points, screw holes, floor attachment points so we could take out the whole block, right?
Look at this.
It's really messy here. It turned into a little storage room.
A small storage room, but we were meant to empty it now.
But we still haven't managed to move forward yet.
We don't even know where to start, you know, guys? But anyway, let's go. Everything's going to work out.
God help us.
Let's go. I need to film this. Look how cool it is. Such a cool little detail. This bathroom was installed, look, on November 22, 1995 by the employee Clarice. That's awesome, right? Back then we didn't have as many viewers as we do today, right? But do you think Clarice will watch this video?
Wow, Clarice, a kiss for you.
Here's the thing, our dilemma is trying to take it out whole, but the task is almost impossible and we're already giving up. So we've decided here that we're going to use the grinder and everything. The intention was to try to sell it, but there's no way, so we're just going to force it out. Let's go. The bathroom was in great condition. By the way, everything we've been saying since the first video, this whole vehicle was in great condition. And it was a shame to take things out, right? To take it apart like that, throw things away, break them. We wanted to make some money. No, this one here is brand new. This luggage rack is brand new, and these parts are brand new. And the bathroom,
Salvage something from it?
and the initial idea actually wasn't to remove the bathroom. It was to keep it as an ensuite bathroom. Before we decided to take it out, we said, let's keep it as an ensuite bathroom. And then we make the custom wardrobe together with it, make a hidden door as if it were a wardrobe door, remember? And then we said, wow, it's going to be awesome. The bus is going to have an ensuite. But then we got worried about doing that because we found out that the bathroom only worked with the bus's pneumatic system. In other words, with the air system.
To flush, the bus had to be running to build up air pressure.
No, it actually had to have air. Actually, we would have to start it up. So
Build up air pressure.
build up air pressure so we could use the bathroom and the faucet afterwards.
Oh, use.
I said the flush doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
And back then, I had no construction experience at all. I didn't even think about the water pump, the suction pump, the waste tank, those things.
We didn't know, but I think it would have been kind of hard to adapt all that to the bus bathroom.
It would have been unfeasible.
So, here's a tip for anyone who's building. Consider keeping the bathroom. Study it well so you don't have any consequences.
That you have a lot of experience with makeshift solutions like, oh, I'm going to do it kind of like gyro gear loose, right? And then you use it, if you can make it work without needing the bus. I told Sula, it doesn't make sense to have a bathroom where we have to start the bus just to build up air pressure every time we use it. So should we take it out? Let's do it.
Yeah, but that was the best call.
It was to take it out. Ah, I found the water tank, honey. Behind the mirror. There, look.
How cool.
That's awesome.
This is the water tank for the sink here. Look, and for the toilet.
Guys, look how cool this is.
How cool, how awesome, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Lower it a bit so people can see. Look how cool. That's a whole box.
It's a plastic box.
Do you think we can reuse it for something?
I don't know. Maybe we can.
Yeah. If it doesn't sell right, then we can reuse it for something cool.
Believe it or not, we carried this water tank in this car for a long time.
It was the one that stuck around, the one we carried around the most, right?
Yeah, it was.
But we used it,
We used it later. You'll see it in the Kombi videos. Everyone asks, but why are you going to talk about the Kombi? Are you going to talk about the Kombi?
We're going to talk about the Kombi.
Hold on, we're still in the process of taking apart the bus, right? The Kombi came after we were already living in Rio.
Yes, let's talk about it, why the Kombi came about, then how we sold it. So I think all of this was left a bit unclear. So we're going to explain it to you.
But this box here, guys, wherever we went, people would say, wow.
I want a box like that.
How did they get that box? This one, my dear, is unique. It's third generation.
There was no other way, but it's necessary. Really, where? You couldn't tell just by looking. Look, okay? A little rotten piece, see? Moisture. Right? But here, look, there really was no way to take it out whole, no. And let's keep trying here, right? Right? Let's go. Whole. It's not coming out.
And then we went at it with the sledgehammer.
And then we went at it with the pickaxe.
Go, go, go!
Cut here, cut there, my God. This is a lot of work, guys. It was so hard, really so hard, that there was a moment when we needed to go to church, Sula needed to cook, and then I said, no, I'm not leaving here until I finish this bathroom. Oh, guys,
Keep swinging the sledgehammer.
keep whacking at it.
But did you manage to do it?
We did it. Is it coming out or not? But at least it came out. Thank God! What a day, right?
What a day. It was a lot of work.
It was the hardest part of the disassembly so far.
We did it.
It took a lot of effort to get the bathroom out. There's still this little wall to take down that's been a lot of work, but it's just a detail. The worst part is over, but here it is. Good thing we took it out because really, look, the floor in this part is totally damaged. If we didn't remove it now, we would never do it. So thank God it was the right decision. That's how we want it. And let's move on to the next steps. Everything is organized, and there you have it. That night there was a strong wind, remember? And then we rushed to close the sides of the bus. There was no tape, nowhere to get any. Guys, it was really windy.
Then the neighbor got some for us.
Oh, the neighbor got some. We couldn't even record that part, and now you're seeing it finished, but the neighbor got those gray tapes, like I don't know what kind they were, like, right? And then we managed to put it on, and we got desperate because we had left the tool inside the car. We said, if everything gets wet, wow, it's going to be chaos. So we ran, but everything worked out. But what about later? Taking off that tarp and all that tape? Oh, man.
Guys, let me show you. Look, with the tape marks, right? Because it's that kind of tape. March? Ooh. The alcohol didn't remove it. The kerosene didn't remove it either. Diesel worked. Now it's working. It's coming off.
I've already put a little on to soften the others while I'm working here. Then I'll go one by one, and soon I'll wash it with some water and detergent like you said, right? Detergent with Sapolio, right?
With Sapolio.
Sapolio removes the grease from surfaces.
Liquid Sapolio. Okay, guys?
Since there's no paint, using a sponge is fine for now. The tape was so good that it held up against the wind all night, you know, and the rain, but then to take it off, guys, it was a struggle. Nothing could get it off.
Wow, the tape is really good.
It stuck so much that it left marks all over the bus. The whole bus, we never imagined we would paint it later, you know, otherwise we wouldn't have suffered at all.
It hurt our hearts, you know. We wanted to take it off because we wanted to make the bus look nice.
We wanted the bus to look nice even while taking it apart.
Exactly.
So since we were already cleaning this whole area where the tape was and everything, I told Sula, honey, let's take advantage and wash this whole structure here so we can already install the ACM panel. She said, already? Yes, let's do it. All right. After all we went through that windy night, we need to close this up as soon as possible.
Yeah, and the ACM had arrived, so we were really excited, and we needed to make sure there wasn't even a speck of dust, not even a little bit of dust.
And I actually bought the wrong steel tubing because I was supposed to buy galvanized steel tubing, the one that doesn't rust. So, because we left it out in the rain and all that, it got completely rusty, right? Remember? And then, to remove it, you have to sand the whole structure again so you can apply diesel, clean it, make everything nice and all. And then I came in with the ACM.
I remember we even used vinegar, remember?
We used vinegar.
To make it really clean.
Don't leave a speck of dust. Then we started cutting the ACM so we could install it because the ACM came a little bigger than the space we had. So we had to cut it really nicely to make it look good.
We had to be really precise with the cuts so there wouldn't be any mistakes because we didn't have any margin for error.
There was no room for mistakes since if something went wrong, you had to buy a new sheet, which was and still is expensive. People ask a lot about how we fixed this ACM, and at the time, we only used 3M double-sided tape, right, honey?
Yeah, and it stuck with that tape for a while.
It did, because it's really good. By the way, I'll leave the link for you here for the 3M tape. It's 3M, the gray VHB tape. That's the one we used. In a bit, I'll show you how strong it is. And in the first version of this side of the bus, which we left for a long time with just the ACM, now it's screwed in, but you'll understand later how it was. All of this will be finished.
So you have to watch everything because, guys, I really believe this part here was the hardest.
Of the whole project?
I think so.
Wasn't it? Let's not give any spoilers because it's gonna take a while to get there. It was.
It was, right? But look.
I think it was. Let's look back and see if it really was. Unreleased footage that we didn't show that we're gonna show you, so stay until the end, watch this series, because this whole part, all the way through the painting, oh my God. It was a long journey.
Just watch, just watch.
And the funny thing is that people see the time-lapse things like that and they think it's easy, but it wasn't that easy. The ACM is heavy, so we had to lift it, right? Remember? Wow, you had to put it on exactly right because if you messed up, it would end up crooked and you couldn't remove it. The tape stuck instantly, so we had to be precise. It's nice to watch in 3 minutes, 2 minutes, right? But then you see, thank God. Guys, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? It turned out awesome. Oh. Beautiful, right? Feels like home now, doesn't it? It turned out really beautiful. Seeing that thing like that all flat, yeah.
But the urge was to peel the film off the ACM right away, right?
To see how it turned out and all. Guys, every step was exciting, right? Like, our home is taking shape, our house is... Do you remember that Sula said we needed to cut it just right, otherwise there would be trouble? So actually, this last little piece, good thing it was just a little piece. Good thing it was small and we had some extra material. Yeah, but we put it on crooked that night. We were it was all dark. And then we just glued it, but we glued it wrong, right? So no, we have to fix it. And to take this panel off later, now I'm going to show you how strong the tape is. The 3M double-sided tape, it was hard work. And look, it was only held by double-sided tape, no screws or anything. We even tried removing it here, see? Just a little.
It was hard work, huh?
It was hard work, see? You see?
And really firmly stuck on?
It's held together with double-sided tape. Now we'll remove and redo it. But first we're gonna sing a little part of a worship song because a lot of people asked for it. And then we'll leave you with a little chorus so you can worship God with us.
Shall we?
Let's go.
Stay, it always gets late. You have my heart to rest in.
Make a permanent home in me. Stay, Lord, my Savior. Glory to Jesus.
Amen.
Glory to God.
Come on, keep going.
We have work to do.
Let's do this. Let's go. It's me and Uncle here. Come closer, love. Uncle and I will try to push from here. It's not acting, no. It's just so you can see the strength of the glue of the double-sided tape, and we haven't even used the strong glue yet, or rivets or anything. It's just the double-sided tape. Go ahead, Uncle.
So, give it your all.
Let's go. Good Lord.
And the bus just keeps shaking.
Come on, man.
Yikes.
Whoa!
It's not budging. Whoa, that's some good glue, huh? This glue is good, huh? Man.
Excellent, excellent.
It's not budging, guys, right? Awesome.
Thanks.
Awesome, guys. Thanks. That's it. It's starting to rain now. It was just in time. Right on time. And let's get to the most important part of this stage, which was sealing all of this.
This was the first time PU showed up in our lives?
And PU is the favorite of motorhome builders.
Yeah, and we never imagined we would use PU so much to this day. You still use PU to this day, right?
I think it's the #1 material for motorhome builders. It's PU.
Let's go, guys. It's dry now.
It's dry.
We left it there for quite a while so the glue could harden. We hope it really dried.
Now let's test it.
Let's test it.
What is the test?
Let's grab a hose and spray water, but a lot of water,
Spray water all over here.
to see if any water gets in.
Look, we're starting on this side, guys.
Look over there. Can you hear that little noise?
Look here.
Look, there's a leak.
Stop. Stop, 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 stop.
Hey, look, guys.
Unfortunately, look, I'm going to have to draw an arrow here to show you. Wow, what a gorgeous little arrow made with love. You can go on.
Guys, look, this panel has no leaks at the moment.
That one over there, I showed you with a leak.
Let's go. Look, it's pouring water, going strong. Thank God this middle one hasn't had any leaks yet.
Let's go.
Guys, perfect.
Perfect. Darling. Perfect, guys. Look, I'm happy with the result.
I was also very satisfied, but let's fix it now. Let's wait for it to dry again.
All this water that we used.
Right? And now we're going to redo where the spots are. We remove a bit of the glue in that area.
You scrape it a little, I think, right?
We scrape it a little and apply it again. Wait for it to dry again and do the test again. I don't know if you guys can see it there. There, look, there's a little gap here. Another little gap here. Here, look. Look. This little piece here, look. Did you see? The leftovers here, look, they're easy to miss. But as we keep doing it, we end up letting some slip by, right? Remember this shot. Remember this shot, because in the next video, you'll understand why I wanted to tie the roof into the ACM. Because I wasn't satisfied with this finish, with this ceiling, even though there was still going to be a gutter on top. But the probability of having more leaks would be higher if we had left it like this. That's why you'll understand in the next videos. Those who watch until the end of the video will understand. Because some people leave and skip, right? So they don't understand. Then they say, but why did you remove that? Why?
Now, once and for all, she made everything very clear, like this. All the points, what we would change, what we would do. So it's all explained really clearly here. Even for those who are going to build a motorhome, I think we didn't have these tips, right?
Exactly. We pay close attention so we don't make the same mistakes we did. Very well, folks. So, as you saw, we've already redone the seals on the 3 spots where water got in. While we wait for it to dry, we're going to do another little process in here. Why did you glue the ACM onto the metal without painting it? The double-sided tape sticks better to bare metal without any primer. That's why we waited to put it on. The primer. Actually, it's not even a primer, it's an anti-rust paint that you can even apply over rust, which is Ramarit. There you go.
Tada.
That's it, look. Come on, you're going to apply it now. I'll even show you. While it dries over there, Ramarit, on the metal. See? Here's a little bit of rust. We're just gonna sand it a bit to get the dust off, right? And most of it is like this. It's not rusty yet. This rust is still from when it was outside, right? Before we brought it in here. So we're going to apply Ramarit all over the metal here, right? So there's no risk of it rusting. We'll sand down what's there and then apply the Ramarit. All right, we're good. Wow, we're really happy with this result. We were already pleased with the ACM in the film, right? When we took off the film and saw the motorhome appear, man.
Right? It's a different bus.
It's starting to look like a motorhome. It's already starting to take the shape of a motorhome. And we were really happy with the result. Then we started planning what we were going to do. And then, wait, is the money going to be enough? In the next video, you'll see that part about the money.
Yeah, we had to do iFood deliveries. We hit the streets to keep moving forward with our dream.
Dreams aren't negotiable. So if you have a dream, no matter what it takes, go after it. Because the only way you don't achieve it is if you don't want to. That's true. So in the next video, we're going to show this whole process and continue the construction, probably with thermal insulation. And anyway, we made a lot of progress today, didn't we?
Oh, definitely.
I thought this video was just going to be about the windows. Nope.
No.
We've made great progress.
The other videos look promising.
Absolutely. Don't miss the next steps, the next chapters of this mini-series, which is amazing. People are enjoying it. By the way, if you made it to the end, comment here if you're enjoying it too. Please don't leave the video before subscribing to the channel and giving it a thumbs up and a like.
And turn on the notification bell.
So you don't miss any new videos from our channel. And please, if you also have the option to hype this video, please really hype this video to help YouTube show it to more people who don't know us, who don't know this channel, so they can also follow this adventure. Thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. Me, her, and him or her, always together.
And God leading the way always.
See you in the next video.
Kisses.
Hugs.